MovieWeb.com.
Finally.
Just an hour, but you know.
All right. Hey, you? 11? Yeah, what do we make it 10:30?
Allison, promise I never have to see him again.
Guys, come on, I want to get a picture of Sophie with her godparents.
Yes, this is she.
Did Allison and Peter speak with you about who would take care of Sophie in the unlikely event that they should both die?
No.
Well, they named you.
I'm sorry.
The thing I like about this movie is that you guys are seriously parenting this entire film. There's a lot of baby action going on in this movie.
Sir.
What's it like to work with an infant, and how does that work out for the comedy?
It's not nearly as funny in the moment as it ends up being on screen. I'll tell you that.
Well, you don't know what's going to happen, which
Yeah.
is fun. I mean, you have to sort of be on your toes, and you have to be ready when the baby's ready. If anybody ruled that set, it was the baby.
Yeah.
Because when they were ready, we all had to be
Be on your game.
ready to go.
Ready, prepared for anything.
Which makes it, I think, spontaneous, and it keeps it fresh because nothing's ever the same because you never know what the kid is going to do.
But your characters are very, very likable. So I was wondering, was that in the script, or is that something that you guys added as far as just your personal chemistry between actors?
Well, part of this, the allure for me for this movie was, I knew Katie and I knew what she is capable of, and I knew that she was going to kill it in this part. So for me, it was the journey that he takes after he finds out, after we find out that this child is now ours, and what are we going to do? Are we going to step up, or are we going to find other caregivers for it? So that was, I guess, the scariest part and the most exciting part, because this is one of my first opportunities to really sort of have be a lead in a movie like this.
Situational comedy in the film is very, very good. That opening scene, your first date in 2007, I laughed my ass off. You guys, what's your favorite film? What was your favorite part to shoot in this movie?
That was pretty fun. That was a fun night because we got to improvise a lot too, and he would show up and every time I'd open the door, he'd kind of say something a little bit different, and then they'd call cut and he'd start giggling because he cracked himself up with whatever he came up with, and there was a couple times it was so outrageous that I couldn't continue with the scene. I would just be like, I don't even know how to respond to I just ate, but if you're hungry, we can go. You showed up here to take me to dinner, but you just ate and left me here for an hour waiting. It was so fun to film.
Oh, it's like Slumdog Millionaire in there.
Get her out of her toes.
Okay, I gotta go.
No, it's burning my eyes.
Hey, what a surprise.
Oh,
What?
sweetie, you have poo on your face.